Hey guys, before the video begins, I just want to let you know that I have a Patreon page, and on that page I offer free downloads of my song covers, behind the scenes looks at stuff, and even exclusive interviews and conversations with me. If you want to get in on all that, please head to the link in the description and become a patron for just $5 today, and you can get everything that's on there. Thank you so much for watching, and have a wonderful day. So, this year was a pretty big year, and we had a lot of interesting things happen, so I want to talk about them. Let's talk about the good, the bad, and the partially ugly, and the full ugly. No, not just my face either. Let's do this right with a year review. Let's get started. Now, as we all know, in March, U.S. Attorney General William Barr published a summary of the special counsel Robert Mueller's 2-year-long investigation document, which found the president's campaign did not collude or conspire with Russia. However, it did have other issues as well. And then, of course, here recently, in August, an anonymous whistleblower in the Trump administration revealed that a phone conversation in July led to some pretty impeachable stuff, and then this last month he was actually impeached. So, you know, I mean, I don't know whether to go yay or not, because I mean, it's never a good thing when we have an impeachment. It really isn't. And U.S. politics is screwed. Let's be honest, U.S. politics is screwed up enough without having an impeachment on our hands as well. So there's that. In other political news, Emperor Akihito formally stepped down after a 30-year reign, becoming the first Japanese monarch in some 200 years to abdicate the throne. So that was interesting. His son Naruhito actually succeeded him on the chrysanthemum throne, marking the start of the new imperial era, the Reiwa. So, we saw history be made today. I mean, this year. That was interesting. Well, 2 moments of history. The UK Prime Minister also resigned over Brexit. Theresa May formally resigned in June. And then, of course, they were given Boris Johnson, the controversial former mayor of London, who doesn't seem to be doing much better than Theresa May did before him. So, you know, there's a lot of that. I mean, there's a lot of political stuff that we could continue to go on, but let's not. In cultural news, there was the college admissions cheating scandal where a lot of wealthy parents, including the actors Felicity Huffman and Lori Loughlin, were charged with paying tens to hundreds of thousands of dollars to admissions consultant to help them get their kids into college by bribing coaches and, you know, just general badness. I mean, really, those spots could have gone to more non-wealthy people that might have actually earned the place. But because, you know, and this is a common thing among richer people, celebrity or otherwise, as soon as you involve money, anything's possible for you. And they don't go by the rules at all. So there's that. There was also the sad burning of Notre Dame on April 15th. Much of the world watched in horror as fire raged at the Notre Dame de Paris in France, destroying the spire and most of the roof of the beloved 850-year-old cathedral. Jeez, talk about a long-standing, a long-standing relationship between France and that church. I guess it went down in flames. I'm so sorry. That was awful. Although, to be fair, when I first saw the news coverage that day, I thought to myself, okay, someone took the song Hellfire from Hunchback of Notre Dame and really took it up to another level. But beyond that, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle had a baby. Yay! Archie Harrison Mountbatten Windsor, who is currently 7th in line to the British throne. Dang. What about the other 6? Wow. I tell you what. U.S. women's soccer also triumphed in the World Champions in the FIFA Women's World Cup held in France, spurred by goals from team captain Megan Rapinoe and Rose Lavelle. The team captain impressive undefeated tournament performance with a 2-0 victory over the Netherlands. Pretty cool, actually. I have never actually watched women's soccer until I watched this year's, and it was pretty fun. I enjoyed it. In other celebrity news, Toni Morrison died, the author of 11 novels that explored black identity in America and put the lives of black women in the spotlight. She died in August at the age of 88, so she was, she'd lived a good long life. It was just her time, I guess. But it was interesting to see how many people were influenced by her works. It was really interesting and really encouraging. It really was. Of course, we also have to talk about the Christchurch, New Zealand shootings, which PewDiePie was unfortunately also linked to. The Prime Minister Jacinda Ardern announced a nationwide ban on military-style semi-automatic weapons. And then, of course, in the United States, we had Dayton, Ohio, and El Paso, Texas, where 2 mass shootings took place within less than 13 hours. I don't understand it. I really don't, but it happens. It does. It irks me that we're still now seeing the straightforward solution to this issue, but, it is what it is. We're not going to fix it just by arguing with each other. We have to take action and actually make things work for us rather than just being angry about it. Of course, we also have to celebrate science and technology. China landed on the dark side of the moon. Yay! China's fast-growing space program, founded in 2003, achieved its first historic milestone in January when the robotic space probe became the first spacecraft in history to touch down in the South Pole Aitken Basin region known as the far side or dark side of the moon. So no one had ever landed there before. Interesting. Did not know that. We also had a lot of regulation of big tech, including companies like Facebook, Google, and Apple, and even Amazon.com, who certainly, according to certain market-leading online platforms, violated the antitrust law that's been in place forever. So, of course, the Federal Trade Commission stepped in where it wasn't wanted or needed and decided to make things more difficult. In fact, we see that now with the introduction of COPPA and YouTube's response to that. Yay. But, what can you do when you've got so little influence on such a huge platform? Just go along with what they want you to do and hope for the best. Wildfires also unfortunately devastated and destroyed many of the areas of the Amazon rainforest, so that was sad. It really was. There was also the first all-woman spacewalk, which was interesting and pretty fun to see. I watched a lot of the coverage of that, and it was awesome. I mean, we're getting to the point to where we are breaking boundaries socially, culturally, and everything else. And it's an inspiring time. It really is. It's an inspiring moment in history where we can say with certainty that we are making strides scientifically, politically, socially, and even economically to where, Bitcoin is rising again. We've had several new cryptocurrencies come up. We've had the rise of the YouTubers again. We also had the unfortunate the very unfortunate 2019 rewind. Oh boy, YouTube just can't seem to win anymore. Ever since last year's debacle, everyone's just like done with YouTube, and I'm like, I don't know. Wait a bit. Anyway, this was This Year in Review. I hope you enjoyed it, and until next time, thanks for watching Year Review, or Meme Review as it is. Have a nice day, guys.